Hi, I'm just going to make a quick demonstration again. This will have a few tips and tricks for the Mobi Scales app. Okay, so I can assume most people aren't going to have like a spring and a setup like I had in the original video. So I'm going to show you a few other things you can use. It's all about using common sense, using a bit of initiative, improvising. You know, basically the idea is you want to balance the phone on something which allows it to tilt. So if you have a look at this setup, I've basically got the phone balanced on a PC. Okay, so basically first thing you do is you want to calibrate it. The tip is to always calibrate it once you've set the phone up on your balance. So first put the mouse down, balance your mobile on top of the mouse. Okay, once you've got it balanced, then you need to calibrate it, because the weight reading you get is based on the amount of tilt and the way you calibrate it. So every time you use something different, the reading is going to be different. So whenever if you're going to be out and about, you're going to have to keep a known weight on you. So maybe keep like a 2 gram weight or a 4 gram weight with you. So if you need to calibrate your weighting outside, then you can always calibrate it easily. Okay, the other thing is tearing. You'll notice at the moment it says flat, it's still, but it's at 80 mg. Now if I tear it again, it's still not going to be 0, it'll be either 40 mg or 50 mg. This doesn't really matter, it just depends on how accurate you want it. You can actually get it to 0 mg by pressing tear a few times. But I mean, I think like 80 milligrams isn't going to be, isn't going to make that much difference to the weight. So once you've got this set up, you can actually then go ahead and weigh. So I'm going to try and weigh this little stone here. So so I've got the weight on there. Now it's coming to, I'd say about 3,300, roughly 3.5 grams. That's 3,341 milligrams. The other tip and the advice is the weight, as I said before, the weight depends on the amount of tilt. That's how it works out, the weight. So you're going to have to put the weight that you're weighing in the same place as the weight that you use to calibrate. For example, at the moment it's 3,341, however, if I move it down a bit, the weight's now 4,700. So again, it's quite important where you place the thing you're weighing. So on the actual screen itself, there's a little area. So if you make sure that the object is always in the same place, yeah, that can help get you a better reading.
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. I keep looking for a girl that I could die pursuing. In a dream it seems to be moving further away with every step I take, and as I live each day I pray to a God I don't believe exists.
Okay, now I've got another idea you can use. Here I've got basically the top of a wireless PC dongle, a USB one. Now basically one side's flat and the other side's got a curve on it. So that's actually useful because you can actually balance your phone on it. So as you can see, the phone is balanced on top of that quite nicely, and it will actually tilt and then return to its original position. So again, wait till it's flat and then tear it. And then you can weigh again. So that's basically how to improvise and get something which you can balance your phone on. Always put the weight in the same place on the phone. You can always tear it a few times, trying to get it as close to zero as possible. Okay, and always keep your calibration weight with you. So get something that you keep with you, weight, so you know the exact weight using using some other scales, digital ones or expensive ones, and then keep that with you so you know what weight you've got to calibrate. And it's always best to calibrate whenever you put the phone on a different type of surface. According to this setup, the weight is roughly 5 grams. Okay, so I've put the weight in the same place. However, because it's using a different kind of balance, it's using a different thing to balance phone on, the weight readings are different. Okay, so if you're going to use this kind of setup, calibrate the scale, the Mobi Scales app first, and then you do your weights. There's not much gap at the bottom, so using this setup, I'd say you could weigh about 6 grams maximum before the phone tilted over. Like I said, if you've got any questions or suggestions, just email us, and don't forget to rate and comment on the app. It helps quite a lot. Okay.